Let's turn one of the tumbling tower blocks from Five Below and some hearts from our heart pack into a beautiful angel. So the first thing we're going to do is paint the hearts red. I'm using the color Flamenco Red. It's my go-to red. I just love this color. And we're going to go ahead and give the hearts 2 coats of paint. You want to make sure you dry in between each coat. So I'm just finishing up this first coat and giving it a good dry and then coming in with the second coat here. And then once I get this last heart here painted, we'll go ahead and dry everything. Now that it's dry, I'm going to use some sandpaper and we're just going to give it a good scuff look for that rustic look that we love so much. And then I'm going to use the Dixie Belle Antique Wax and just go around the edges and over the heart. We have these blending tools. If you're interested in the blending tools, I know I get a lot of questions about them. Just comment below and I'll get you the info for them. So once they're good and dry, then we're going to come over to the antique wax and the Jenga block or tumbling tower block. And we're just going to go ahead and apply the antique wax with a baby wipe. And I also have this little bead that you're going to need. And we're going to do the same thing with that. Just add some antique wax with a baby wipe. Next, we're going to use this vintage white color or whatever color you want to use for the angel's body. And we're going to go ahead and give it a good coat. I had a string in my paint from my hot glue there. And once that's good and dry, we're going to go ahead and sand everything. So that's the reason that I stain first. I love the different colors that come through when you stain it, then paint it, and then sand. Then we're going to go ahead and glue the head of the angel onto the body, and then we're going to add the wings. So we're just going to glue those in place, just like that. So now that we have our angel built, we're going to go ahead and embellish it and make it look super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and add the stamps love on the body. And then I'm going to add a little bow using some material that I got at Hobby Lobby. And we're just going to add this to the base here just to cover up the hot glue. And then I did trim this one down. Next, we're going to come in with some blush. And we're going to give it some cheeks and give it a little bit of a face here. I'm using a Sharpie pen to give it some eyes. And then a little button in the center of the bow. Next, I added a little bit of Spanish moss to the top for some hair and gave it a little haircut. And then we're going to take a little piece of rusty wire and add a halo. I do have a longer version of this video, a live version that I will link down below for you. And then I thought it needed something down below just to bring out that color from the top. So I just added a little patch down below. But here's 2 different ones that I made. They turned out so cute. Let me know what you think and if you plan to give it a try.